Hey everybody, welcome back to Pilates Tone. This is your final week. Oh my God, I'm really excited for you. The fact that you've completed the 3 weeks consistently, 30 minutes each day. And even if you skipped a day or two, it's all good. It's all good. Remember, it's just 5 days a week out of the 7. And if you skip or if you do a little bit shorter, being on the mat for 5 minutes, it's better than 0 minutes. So congrats to you. Thank you for showing up. So for today, we're going to do a little bit standing. Just a set of weights is what you will need today. We'll concentrate on arms and core. So we'll do a little standing series, arms and core, and then we'll get back down on the mat. So let's go ahead and get started. Grab your weights. Here we go. Open up through your legs wider than hip width, and then roll your shoulders down and back. Slight bend on the knees here, and then send your weights out in front of you. Go ahead and reach your right arm up, 2, and then slowly bring it down low. Bring it all the way up through, and then slowly bring it down low. So notice that there's a slight bend on the elbows. Open up through your chest. And then there's a slight hinge on your hips. So you have a really solid stance down below you. And then try not to extend the arm all the way out, because that way you'll constrain the shoulder just a little bit too much. So keep it tight on the core, soft on the elbows, strong on your upper back. Here we go. And then the slight hinge on the hips is allowing you to engage your core just a little bit more. Tap into your breath, in through the nose, out through your mouth. All the way through, long spine behind you. So nice and easy effort to start here. Bring it through. Here we go. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Good. On 1, go ahead and send both arms up. And then exhale, lower down with control. That's the key. Send it up and then lower down with control. So key basics of Pilates. Move slow, move with your breath. There's a big component where there's mind-body connection. So you really want to move with your breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, slow, bring it down. Inhale, lift. Lots of control. Exhale, slow, bring it down. All the way through, and then bring it down. Now your effort is when the arms are up high, because you're against gravity. And then when you come back down, really slow. Bring it all the way through, and then back down. So always moving against gravity here. Bring it through. Good. Last 4. Bring it low. Last 3. All the way through. Last 2. Can you hold it all the way up to the top on 1? And then little pulses here for 8, 7, 6. Breathing into your shoulders. 4, 3. Good. 2, 1. Send it all the way down. Roll your shoulders down and back. Nice work, you guys. All right, for this next one, go ahead and bring the elbows in line with your shoulders. Tap your right toes out in front of you. Check it out. It's a little combination. You're going to curve it in, knee to chest. Bring it all the way through, and then press up and down through the weights. So little curve, back down, and then press up and down. Curve through, little crunch, standing crunch here. Reach low, and then up and back. Bring it in, down through, and then up and back. So there's a little balance challenge here. Make sure you find your balance before you complete the entire move. So before you take that curve on the spine, you really find yourself solid onto one leg. Bring it all the way up, and then press. And then fire up through the core before you take your leg up. Fire up through the core, engage your abs, knee to chest, and then press up and down. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Keep your knee into your chest on 1. Little pulsing crunches here, standing crunches for 8, 7. Keep firing up. Keep bringing your belly button into spine for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then send it all the way down. Nice. Roll your shoulders down and back. Now the same leg that was just working, send it all the way back behind you. Slight bend on the left knee, and then frame your leg with your arms. Open up through your chest. Try not to catch yourself rounding through your back. From here, you're just going to lift reach back, lift your right leg, and then row it out. Reach, and then to row. Reach back, lift, to row. Find all 5 toes dialing down to the mat. Bring it through. So you want to square the hips here, square your shoulders. Lift through. And then thinking more about reaching back through the back of the legs and through your toes than you do about lifting up, down, right? So you want to find the length and the muscle engagement from your butt. Lift and then reach back and then row. Driving your elbows past your rib cage here. You reach, bam, yes. Bring it through. And then your supporting leg, like that's down below, you're heavy onto the left heel. So that leg is also getting a lot of heat, maybe more than the working leg. Bring it through. Last 4. Bring it in. Last 3. Last 2. Good. Last 1. Hold the leg all the way up high, and then little pulse with the arms and leg. Pulse it back. 8. You can tap the toes down if you lose your balance. It's all good. Just move easy here. For 5, 4, 3. Stay heavy on the left leg. You've got 2, 1. Press it all the way up and back. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it all the way down. All right. Shake out your left leg. Here we go. Let's take that to the other side. So send the left toes out in front of you. This time your arms are going to come into a goalie position. So again, lining up elbows to shoulders. Open up through your chest. Now your stance. Think about your posture. It's like you're waiting in line. Pull yourself up. So instead of coming down here, it's not that my leg is bent or anything. My leg is straight and everything. But the energy is pulled away from the ground. Yes? All right, from here. Arms on the goalie. Tap the left toes out in front of you. You're going to crunch in. Bring it back to the center and then press up. Inhale, exhale. Crunch in. Press up. Crunch in. Inhale. Exhale. Crunch in. Exhale. Inhale. Crunch in, exhale. Wait the inhale to find length. Exhale, press up. Bring it through. Inhale, exhale. Yes. So getting into that rhythm, right? Breath to movement. Bring it through. All about having patience when you move with your breath. Bring it in. And then press. Here we go. Standing tall still, moving away from your low back. Little crunch. Remember to fire up through the core before you take your knee up to your chest. Bring it in. It's almost as if I can't talk when I crunch in because I really want to get that exhale in. Here we go. Last 3. Last 2. Hold it in on this next one. On 1, hold it through. Little pulsing crunches. 8, 7. From the low core. 6. Holding on to that balance. Go 4. Good. 3, 2, 1, and then release. Bring it all the way down. Roll your shoulders down and back. Same leg that was working. Go ahead and send it all the way back behind you. Bend through the right leg. So left leg is back, right leg forward. Frame your leg with your arms open up through your chest. Squeeze the belly in. Take a big inhale. Exhale, send the leg up and back. Lift, and you lower. Good. Lift and lower. Now, little hammer curl here. Instead of rowing, we're just going to curl it in and then bring it back down. Bring it in and then through. Open up through your chest. Relax your shoulders. Relax the neck. Stay heavy on the right heel, dialing the pinky toe down of your left leg, left foot. Now, as you take your hammer curl, notice that I'm staying on my middle, so I'm not releasing and then using momentum and then reach it all the way back. You want to engage, you want to have that effective muscle engagement. So squeeze the armpits, hug the elbows into your waist. Take it slow before you understand the movement. You really want to take it slow and notice the muscles that are firing up in your body to perform the movement. Bring it through. Last 4. Staying heavy on the right heel. Last 3. Digging your right heel down into the mat. Last 2. Hold it all the way up on 1. Find length and then start pulsing. Keep engaging belly button into spine. This is my struggle city here. Here we go. Last 5. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. And 1. Woo! And you release, shake out the leg. Beautiful work. All right. Release your weights for a second. Take a big inhale. Reach it all the way up to the top. Exhale, just fold over the legs. Sway side to side. Let it feel good on the low back, all the way through the back line of the legs. Take a moment. Big breath in through the nose. Out through your mouth. Generous bend on the knees. Let your thighs touch your belly. Maybe you grab onto opposite elbows. Notice the distance between your feet. If it feels good, keep them hip width apart. Sway side to side. All right, this is the first stretch of your workout. So take your time here. Big breath in. Really energizing pose right here. Every time the head, or I should say the heart, is higher than the head, energy tends to go up. It's been said that it increases positive feelings, like mood feelings. So take your time here. I don't know how scientifically proven is that, but since the blood is rushing up to your head, you might get a sense of energy. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and plant the hands down and then just step it back onto your downward facing dog. Roll your shoulders away from the ears. Send the hips high up to the sky, and then send the heels heavy down onto the mat. You might have a slight bend on the knees. That's fine. Open up through your chest. Take a big inhale through the nose and out through your mouth. Scoop the belly in. Take a big inhale, come higher on your toes, round your back, roll it all the way through to your high plank. Hold it onto your high plank, really squeeze your glutes. Good, exhale, up and back. 2 more times, higher on your toes, round your back, roll it all the way through, high plank. Energy out through the crown of the head. And then exhale, up and back. Notice your breath here. So inhale to come higher on your toes, rounding through. Exhale as you go down onto your plank. Stay for the inhale. And exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Nice, everybody. All right, nice and slow. Let's go ahead and roll it back through. And then start bending the knees. We're coming onto a floating tabletop here. So hover the knees right over the mat. Keep your shoulders over your wrists. Open up through your chest. Stay here for 4. For 3, good. Little dome shape onto your upper back. You've got 2. On 1, set the knees down and then take it all the way back onto your child's pose. Good. Rest here for a second. Feel your hips heavy down on the heels. Extend the arms all the way out in front of you. All right, go ahead and roll it all the way up. Let's go ahead and find a seated position, you guys. Find a seated position. We're going to come back onto our knees in just a little bit, but for now, find your seat. Open up through your chest here. You're going to bring your elbows into your waist. I'm going to face you. Elbows into your waist. Sit tall. On your exhale, find a round spine just halfway down. So halfway down right here. Halfway down is not all the way low. Just through on maybe onto your low back, but that's not even. I'm still on my sit bones. And then you're going to reach your arms out in front of you on a wide V and then pull it back in. Reach it all the way out. Inhale. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale to reach. Open up through your chest. Exhale, pull. Nice and easy. Keep the palms facing up and then pull it back in. Here we go. Open up through your chest. Relax your shoulders. Out and through. So you have that core engagement. Little scoop onto your tail. Bring it out and through. And then bringing that ease into your mind. So your body is already going through stress. So the main role of breath is to keep the ease into your mind, even though your body's going through this strengthening stress type of environment, right? Bring it through and out. Last 4. Last 3. Say, can you divide mind and body, but also unite? Last 2. Last 1. Good. Bring it all the way in. Little bicep curls here for 8. 7. Squeeze in. 6. I'm going to turn to the side. Keep yourself onto the C curve. Pulling your tail forward. Open up through your chest. Relax your neck. You should be able to say yes and no. For 3. For 2. Good. On 1, inhale, lift it all the way up and extend the arms down. Take a rest onto your shoulders and arms, and then bring it back into the center. Arms out in front of you. All right, we're gonna punch it out right and left. Every time you punch, go ahead and face the palm down into the mat or into your ground. And then take a little twist. Go right to left. Good. Right to left. Few more. Bring it through. A little twist coming from the core. Taking your eyes with you. I always say eyes are also part of your workout. Bring it in. Good. Last 4. Last 3. Keep yourself strong through the core. Low belly draws in for 2. Keep your right arm all the way out on 1. Lift and lower. Here we go. Just 8, 7, 6. Yes. 5, 4, 3. We switch up on 2. 1. Draw the right arm in. Come into the center. Extend the left arm. Good. Up and down. Go for 8, 7. Yes. 6, 5. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back into the center. Inhale. Press your arms all the way up. Find a long, tall seated position. Exhale. Pull the elbows back in. C curve. 2 more. Inhale, press up. Exhale. Good. Last 1. Hold it all the way up. Good. And then come back into that goalie position. Press it all the way through. And then elbows out in front of you. So open it out. Pull and then come back in. Press, pull it down. Press, pull it in. Yes. Press, pull it down. Elbows in line with your shoulders. Press, pull it in. Good. Last 4. Tall through the spine. If this is not comfortable, you're more than welcome to come into a crisscross applesauce. Last 2. Open it out. Last 1. Hold it out. Hold it out. Just close and then open back out. Yes. As if you have heavy walls behind your arms. Press that through. Last 3. Last 2. Good. Last 1. Release the arms, roll your shoulders down and back. Good, you guys. Come back into your goalie position. Extend your right arm out and then left. Here we go. Keep yourself tall through the core. Bring it through. Long through the side of the body. Press yourself up and away from your low back. Last 4. You got it. Last 3. Last 2. Can you extend both arms out on 1? Here we go. Take a big breath in. Exhale, extend, pull it in. 2 more. Yes, you can. Extend, pull it in. Just the last 1. Extend. Good. And pull it in. Ooh, roll your shoulders down and back. Nice work. All right. Set the weights aside for a second. Go ahead and bring the left leg behind you on a little mermaid position. Check it out. Your arms are going to frame your knee out in front of you. So you're going to twist and face your knee out in front of you. Try not to collapse too much onto the side. So I want you to feel tall through the sides of the body. You're gonna use your butt to lift your back leg. Flex the heel so you have optimal engagement. You lift, 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 and then you lower. Now for you not to collapse onto your right, you're using your core to keep your spine nice and tall. So you lift, squeeze your butt, and lower. Lift, and lower. If you need to modify, walk your hands out a little bit and then bring it back in. Yes. You lift and lower. Here we go. Just 8, 7. Keeping that connection from core to butt to hip. 6. Bring it through. 5, 4. Good. Keep yourself tall through the inside, through the side. For 3, for 2, hold it all the way up on 1, little pulses up and down, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, squeeze your butt even more, 3, 2, 1, woo, and bring it back around. Let's do to the other side. Good. All right, here we go. You've got a second round to try this out. You can always practice it. Frame your front knee. Try to bring both hip bones to face. There is a little twist, but you're not going to be completely facing your knee because then your right leg is back behind you. So there's a little opening on the hip. Open up through your chest, guiding the left shoulder back, right shoulder forward, left side tall, pull through the core. Squeeze your butt, flex the heel. Here we go. You lift, 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 and then you bring it back down. Strong core, lift, and then you lower. Lift, even if it's half an inch off the ground, it's fine. Remember that your movement doesn't need to look like mine. It doesn't need to look like anyone's. It's your body. Bring it through. So honor that. Lift and lower. Last 3. Last 2. You're going to hold your leg up on this last one. On 1, and then take the pulses. Squeeze your right butt cheek. 8. Pull the belly in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and you release. Nice work. Little twist here. So bring yourself right heel right over the left knee, and then take it over. Bam. Twist it all the way through. Little counter stretch. All right, and then just take that to the other side. Left heel over right. Open up through your chest. Take a twist. Look over your left shoulder. Good, and then come back into the center. Okay, for this next one, let's go ahead and lie down. Keep your weights accessible. So I'm gonna put one on each side. Lie all the way down. All right, once you're down, you're gonna press through the heels, reach your hands all the way up, take your weights with you. Lift all the way up onto your bridge. We're gonna lower elbows and hips down, and then press everything up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, lower, and then lift it all the way up. So get yourself moving first, and then we'll do that quick body scan of alignment, of form. So here we go. As you bring the elbows down, you're magnetizing them towards your waist. So I really want you to feel the elbows touch your waist as you bring it down, and then lift it all the way up. Inhale. Soften your shoulders. Yes, soften your shoulders, soften your neck. Bring it all the way through. Now, let's get down onto your Uddiyana pelvis core. So scoop the core in, abs are in. You're pressing through the heels. You're squeezing your butt every time you lift up, and then keep that squeeze as you lower. Now check it out. You're articulating down through your spine. So I want you to feel mid-back, touch the mat, then the low back, and then maybe your glutes, if you're not just hovering, press it all the way up. Exhale. Inhale, lift up. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Go ahead and hold it all the way up to the sky. Hold it here. Just start marching right on left toes off the mats. Stabilize through the core. Stabilize the hips. So if you feel your hips dipping down and lift up, I want you to engage your core just a little bit more. Squeeze your butt and then really press through the opposite leg, through the heel that's down on the mat. As you march for 5, 4, 3, last 2, last 1. Good. Hold it all the way up to the top, little pulses, arms and hips. 8, 7, 6, squeeze your butt. 5, 4, keep your core in. 3, protecting your low back. Good, you've got 2. Hold it all the way up on 1. Here we go. Palms are gonna face your knees. Reach your arms overhead, both arms overhead, and then press it all the way back up. Lift and lower through the hips. Arms overhead. Exhale, line up wrist to shoulders, lift and lower. Bring it through. Back up, down and up. Squeeze your butt. 8. Now, same idea as in the beginning. We're working against gravity. So when you bring your arms back behind you, try not to let them go and press them back up. That's actually counterproductive. So hold it here, find it, press it back in, and then lower lift. Last 3, press through. Feel your obliques firing up as you bring your wrists in line with shoulders. Last 2, down, up. Last 1, keep your arms up, down, up. Go ahead and lower the hips all the way down. Articulate through the spine. Go really slow. Once your butt touches the mat, go ahead and reach your legs all the way up to the sky. Good. Take a big inhale. You're going to find thumbs next to your hips. Lift head, neck, shoulders off the mat, and then lower it back down. Exhale. Thumbs next to your hips. Lift head, neck, shoulders. Bring it all the way through. Bring it all the way in. Press down. And then back up. Notice if you're initiating the movement from your neck and not the core. So the way that feels is you bring your chin in first before, right here, chin into chest before you even engage your core. So first engage through the low belly, upper core, and then you lift head, neck, shoulders off. Let's do 2 more. Bring it through. Try not to use any momentum whatsoever with the arms. Remember, you have weights on the arms, so move slow. Last 1. Hold it all the way up. Go ahead and lower your right leg. Lift it all the way up to the top, and then lower the left. Float your arms nice and strong. Round your arms. Elbows are bent slightly. Just a slight bend. Yes. Go 5. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. If you need to release your weights, go ahead and take it. Last 1. All right, we pump the arms down and up. Go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the right leg. Little circles with the right. 8, 7, 6. Really still on your upper body. For 3, 2. Lift up. Left leg lowers. Here we go. Circle 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Reach your arms all the way up to the top. Give me pulsing crunches. Touch your toes here. 8, 7, 6, 5. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2 and 1. Bend the knees. Release your weights if you haven't done so. Oof. And then sway side to side. Nice work. Really, really awesome full body workout there. Open up through your chest. Take a big inhale, reach your arms all the way up overhead, and then take a big morning stretch here. Let it feel really good. Exhale. Go ahead and hug the knees back in. Rock yourself forward and back. A few times. Find a tall seated position. All right, so go ahead and interlace your fingertips behind you. Open up through your chest. Be really gentle here. Go ahead and reach yourself out and forward. Nice and gentle. Relax the neck, sway side to side. This is a pretty deep shoulder stretch, so the gentler, the better. Is that a word? Gentler, more gentle? All right, roll it all the way up to the top. Beautiful, you guys. Go ahead and extend both legs out in front of you, taking a hamstring stretch. Reach your arms all the way through. You know how it goes. Hinging from your hips. Keep your spine long, reach out in front of you. So the goal is never to touch your toes, is to keep the long spine and really hinging from your hips so you find the length. Again, if you need help with the seated position, you're gonna find a block, a cushion, sit on it. Arms out, open up through your chest. Scoop your belly in still, it's supporting your entire spine. And then slowly release everything down to the ground. Ooh, sway side to side. Beautiful movement here. You're free to either point your toes, flex. I'm going to point them. I like to feel the stretch on the tops of my feet. Good. Slowly roll it all the way up, and you're done. Nice work, you guys. All right. If you have questions, you know where to find me. Bye. Have a beautiful day. I'll see you on the next one.